Hi, welcome to the 2024 Apartment Innovation and Marketing Conference. My name is Steve Lefkovits, and I'm the executive producer of the conference, along with my partner Dennis Cogbill. We often get asked, how do sessions get put on stage at AIM? What are some of the best practices? I like to spend 3 or 4 minutes just going over what doesn't work and what does work for AIM in the hope that it helps you make a great proposal for AIM 2024. Maybe we should start with the things that tend to get session proposals rejected. There's a standard list every year. Here are some of those things. The proposal is too salesy. It reads like a sales presentation from a company. 2, the storyline is unclear. 3, the proposal is not specific or does not provide documentation of the claims that are put forward in the proposal. Number 4 is unconfirmed or uncommitted speakers. And number 5 is just a lack of relevancy. So, turning around to the positive, what's AIM all about? AIM is all about multifamily education. Our goal is to provide educational solutions to the problems of the multifamily industry. We focus down on problems, solutions, new opportunities, and really try to keep the AIM agenda focused on those things so that people go home, our attendees go home, with a list of things that they can do to improve their companies, their properties, their investment platforms, and themselves. We want to highlight revenue opportunities for incremental revenue, improved efficiencies, or heightened resident value and satisfaction. And the more specific, the better. The more significant, the better. AIM presentations, the best AIM presentations are new case studies into promising technologies, methods, solutions, etc., that can positively impact multifamily. We put a special emphasis on bringing into multifamily some of the customer experience magic from other high-touch industries such as hospitality, retail, travel, autos, and the culinary experience. So we consistently get asked from multifamily operators, can we get expertise from outside the industry, and proposals that bring in specific experts and information and methods from other industries get scored very highly. The last is, we're all talking to people. Everything that we talk about, we hope, improves multiple stakeholders in multifamily, including the attendees. We want their careers to take a boost because they learned something from AIM. This year's AIM conference, our conference sessions are typically 40 to 60 minutes, depending on the number of speakers. We have different types of sessions. We have keynote sessions, we have stage presentations, we have panel presentations, breakout sessions, small group workshops, and roundtables designed to maximize interactivity among participants in an informal manner. We at the AIM conference will make the designation of which content goes into which speaking venue at AIM. Presenters should really feel empowered and encouraged to structure presentations in almost any format. It could be a presentation, a research summary. It can be a hands-on workshop. It could be something that you act out. Last year we had a mock trial that was the last session of the conference, and it was a big hit. Could be a focus group. Game show. We're open. We're open to different teaching methods. The one thing that we probably prefer not to host is fireside chats, where the participants come and ruminate about their careers. We find those typically are underprepared and probably not as educational as the material that we like to produce. One of the big things is that we ask that all presenters bring a written presentation or takeaways so that participants have a notebook of PDFs that they can take home with specific information that they can reference afterwards. Sessions that don't provide any visual resources, that don't have any written support, probably will be structured as roundtable discussions and targeted to a smaller audience. Oh, our favorite innovation of our own. Last year, we were lucky enough to have professional speaking coaches help our session speakers through the entire content creation process from idea to presentation. These coaches are professional speakers, they're actually trained actors, and we will again use them as a resource. All stage presenters, all stage presentations, all sessions that are on stage, excluding the roundtables, will be required to participate in 3 planning sessions with our speaker coaches. This is to ensure that a storyline is created. It's to ensure that speakers are prepared and rehearsed. It's to make sure that everyone who's on a panel has had an opportunity to talk with each other. And it's to make sure that you've already had a third party validating or investigating the topic and making sure that it makes sense and that the audience will stay engaged. What else can I tell you about AIM? Something's really obvious. AIM is a multifamily conference. It's a gathering of multifamily housing executives. Our focus is going to be on multifamily issues and problems, general business issues, general societal issues are less likely to be put on stage at AIM. We're very focused on specific problems of our industry and our audience, and we very much want the presentations to reflect that. Who are our best speakers? Our best speakers, I think, really span a very broad gamut, but they have a couple of things in mind, a couple of things in common. One is they take very seriously creating a great outcome for their listener. 2, they're a little bit humble. Having some ego is good if you're a good show person. There's nothing wrong with having some ego, nothing wrong with having a strong ego. But the best AIM speakers tend to make the presentation all about their audience and not about themselves. Along those lines, if you are a chief marketing officer of a service provider in multifamily and your CEO has said, hey, I really want to get on stage at AIM, that's a really difficult motivation, and it's very hard for us to place that person as a speaker. It is not enough to satisfy our audience. Lastly, people who have some experience or who are willing to work at becoming great presenters are our best speakers. And so we really are excited when people have spoken in the past. We're really excited when people embrace our process. And we look forward to seeing the breadth of ideas that come across our proposals. Last year we had about 78 proposals for 18 spots. We expect the same kinds of numbers. And just so you know, we at the AIM conference, when we want to put something on stage, we enter it through the same portal, same process. We evaluate our ideas versus your ideas. And, it's very humbling to have an idea that we think is a good idea on Monday and by Thursday reject it because there's so many other good ideas out there. So we go through the same process that all the speakers go through. And if you have any questions, you can certainly feel free to email us or call us. And we look forward to seeing your presentation proposals. And we look forward to having you at our Q&A session for AIM presentations. And if you're not able to attend that, we'll have a link to that below this so you can see what others asked about the process of becoming an AIM 2024 speaker. Thanks very much. Thank you for your time. I'll see you later.